You know, I think the last time I had this, I like puked and gagged all over my date at the time. So it's gonna bring back a lot of good memories. Sorry, Mom. Warning. This video contains nicotine consumption and sometimes tobacco. Nicotine is an addictive chemical and tobacco may cause gum disease or tooth loss. Please, do not try this at home. What's cracking, mother truckers? Outlaw back here, another video for you today. So, I did a little digging online and I saw something new that I was like, what in the world? I've never even freaking heard of this. But I have. They just changed their name. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Creek. What in the world is Creek, you might ask? This right here was Silver Creek. Silver Creek, I guess this wasn't working out for them, so they decided to call it just Creek. Now this stuff is made by Swisher Sweets, right? So that means that they have Creek and Kayak. They've got two different products, Creek and Kayak, and they both have to do with, well, water, obviously. So I don't think I need to say that. And they both happen to be pretty shitty as well. Apologize for that. Sorry, it's just a company that, you know, makes really nasty, over-flavored cigarillos and cigarettes and cigars and stuff like that. I don't really know if they would know how to make dip, but we're gonna try it out today. Because I somewhat remember how Silver Creek Cherry tastes. I've done a couple videos on that before, and now it's Creek Cherry. Now, the thing about Silver Creek, or Creek now, is they have the wintergreen, they have the straight, they have the natural. They don't have any other flavors really except cherry. Cherry's like their only flavor that's a little bit out there. They don't have a peach, they don't have a berry, they don't have nothing like that. Let's go ahead and crack this son of a dick and get us a pinch. Giggish! Wow, not very overpowering at all, actually. I expected a lot of cherry to come out of that, kind of like with Skull. Ugh. What are you freaking doing over there? This one's not very overpowering at all. The thing I never liked about like Skull Cherry or this is, you know, it always tastes kind of like Robitussin or something like that, you know? Always something that's kind of like not supposed to be there, you know? Ah! It's time to P-D-S. All right. Look at that black goodness right there, or should we say red goodness. That stuff is Silver Creek Cherry. I'm starting to get a little bit of that cherry smell now. Gonna smell a little artificial. Making my nose itch a little bit. Probably shouldn't be touching my face. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pinch this son of a dick. Wow, pinch is actually really nice. A little bit finer than I remember. That's not bad. The moisten level is good there. There is our pinch. Let's go ahead and throw her in, boys. Throwing a little lip nugget, eh? Oh, dude. That's the one. That's weird. I've never had one be the one before, but I feel like that's the one. Who needs a That's the One t-shirt? Let me know. Mud Jug of the Day. Slap shot Mud Jug for all you hockey fanatics out there. I know they ain't playing right now, but at least, oh, sorry, a little dip on the Mud Jug. There you go. That is the Mud Jug of the Day. God, making my nose itch like freaking crazy, which usually that can only mean one thing. I'm allergic to something in it. And it's weird because I got told this from my doctor. I'm like, you know, sometimes I eat and sometimes I'll do stuff and it doesn't happen a lot when I dip, but it's mostly like when I'm eating a certain food or something like that. It's like my nose just starts to itch like crazy, like right at the bottom there. And I'm like, what is going on? The doctor told me it's probably that I'm allergic to, you know, slightly allergic to something in it. And I always wonder what I'm like slightly allergic to in dip. Is it the leaf? Is it the flavoring? Is it something that inside? I don't know. It doesn't happen with every dip, it just happens with some. So I don't know if you guys have any insight on that, let me know. I think somebody a long time ago told me that too, about like me always itching my nose. They're like, dude, you're allergic to dip, bro. I think I might be. Not with Outlaw Dip though, outlawdip.com, check it out below, allergy free. Right off the bat with this guy, I gotta say, it's not too shabby. The reason I say that is because this stuff is actually not very overpowering, kind of like Skull Cherry is. Very similar flavor. This is a little bit lighter flavor. I feel like Skull Cherry might be just a little bit of that darker cherry flavor. Cherry's not a big flavor for me. Not a big fan of cherry. Some people are. I used to like Skull Cherry like way back in the day when I was, you know, gay and all that. So it was all good. But now I'm a man, right? So I like watermelon. Not the dick. No, but for real, one thing that is nice about this is it's 100% American tobacco. So it's 100% domestically grown American tobacco in this. So that's good. You know, Swisher's doing it right on that. But as far as the dips that they carry, Creek and Kayak, I haven't had Kayak in a while, but I feel like we might be doing that again soon. They're just not the greatest dips out there. I feel like You don't get a lot of nicotine out of them. The cans are usually cheaper. The dip, you can just see the tobacco is a cheaper looking tobacco. But I was surprised. It did pinch pretty nice, and I do like that. The moist level was good. It wasn't too dry, wasn't too over moist. And yeah, I would say all around a decent flavor, but not really my forte. And in Lost Souls and Fix Your Chair, apologize. Now, why do you think they changed their frickin' name? Why do you think they changed it from Silver Creek to Creek? Let's get into it. Big conspiracy here, guys. I think they changed their name to sell more product. What a horrible company. Nah, I mean, to be honest, I think the name Silver Creek just sucked, and they were like, let's just call it Creek and rebrand it and make it look cooler, because I think then we'll sell some more, and that I think it helped maybe a little bit. Big conspiracy. Now, Silver Creek is pretty much known for their cherry. I do still really like the flavor of it. It's not too bad at all. I think what makes it so good is the light flavor, like I said, but at the same time not being overpowering and not really tasting so much like Robitussin or some other medicine, kind of like Skull does and a couple other cherries out there. So this one, I would say probably the best cherry flavor I've ever had. Not too shabby at all. I would say if I had to dip cherry for the rest of my life, it would be Creek. Until we make a cherry, obviously. Finishing it off, the Nicky level's not crazy high. I really don't feel it too much. I mean, I definitely know there's some in there, but it's not the biggest Nicky level, which, you know, I guess Creek and Kayak probably are about the same on those guys. Lower level brands don't put as much nicotine in. Nicotine's actually a very expensive chemical, so take some money, and with a cheaper product like this, actually it's not super cheap, believe it or not. Kayak's a lot cheaper, but this stuff still runs almost like on average $5 a can, like the higher end of $4. So pretty high price point for this guy, I believe. But out of all the freaking flavors they have, which isn't many, it's the wintergreen, the straight, the natural, things like that, I would try the cherry. I mean, it's their only flavor, so why not? It's a specialty, boy. Get at it, right? So, that's all I gotta say about that. It's a freaking conspiracy. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be doing this. I've got bigger and better plans that I'm planning on and plan on doing, and I got a lot of plans. So, I'll be planning on doing that. You guys planning on staying tuned. But as far as like this whole thing going on right here, it's just not really working out. So, yeah. Elbow drop the subscribe button, booty slap that bell, and leg drop the son of a dick and like button. We're going WWF on these buttons. Speaking of buttons, have you guys seen the one on my underwear? 25, 8, 36, 6, no matter what you're doing, keep your freaking ability. Ah! Is that good? Turn it off. Dang it, Susan. Susan!